In this video we're going to be creating a stopwatch, and we will be using the built-in time module. So import time. So we're going to have two times that we're going to capture. One is the start time and one's the ending time. And in order to do that, we're going to say time dot time. So what this does is it captures the time at this moment when this line of code runs. So I'm going to put this in a variable called start. So that's the start time. Then I'm going to have an end time as well. So I'm going to say time dot time. So these are two times, and at the end, what we're going to do is we're going to print out the difference between the two. So the bigger one minus the smaller one, and of course the ending time is larger than the start time. And why is that? Because that's just how it works. So you just minus it like that. Start both of these variables, and this is how many, I'm gonna say seconds have passed. Alright, so now in between here we're going to implement some other code, okay, which will separate between the two, so that you don't, if we run this code right now, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna give us like we're gonna capture one time, and then we're gonna capture at this almost at the exact same time we're gonna capture the end time, and there's not much of a difference inside these two times that we capture. So we need to isolate or make the margin between the start and the end time a bit larger. So how do we do that? We can use the input function. Okay, so input here, right, I'm gonna say enter when to stop. Okay, so before that let me just put another input, or actually no, not an input. I'm going to put a print, and I'm going to say started, spelling started. Okay, and this is going to give us a very irrational value, so we want to round this off. So we're going to use the round function, and I'm going to round this to basically 0 decimal places. Alright, so let's run it. Let's see. Started. Okay, enter when to stop. So when I click enter, then you're going to see that when I started this and when I end this, the margin of time between the two, so it was 12 seconds if you round off between when I started and when I ended it. So let's just do it once again, and now I press enter, 1 second, and it can keep going. So this is a simple stopwatch.